Welcome to the Freer ISD Updated Drug Testing Parent Orientation. This is the requirement for the 2019-2020 academic school year. Purpose of orientation: to inform students and parents of the updated policy and procedures of the Freer ISD drug testing program. To educate students regarding the harm caused by using drugs or alcohol. Scope of policy: any student in grades 6 through 12 who chooses to participate in school-related activities must participate in the district's drug testing program, which consists of initial drug testing and random drug testing throughout the school year. Purpose: to prevent injury, illness, and harm resulting from the use of drugs or alcohol, to help enforce a drug-free educational environment, to deter student use of drugs or alcohol. Use of results. Drug test results shall be used only to determine eligibility for participation in school-related activities, not to be used to impose disciplinary sanctions or academic penalties. Confidentiality. Results shall be confidential and shall be disclosed only to the student, student's parents, designated district officials. Results shall not be maintained with the student's academic record, and results shall not be otherwise disclosed except as required by law. Testing. Pinnacle Medical Management is currently approved to conduct random drug and alcohol testing. This is the only company that can be used for the testing. Substances tested for: alcohol, cannabis, cocaine, benzodiazepines, phencyclidine, barbiturates, propoxyphene, amphetamines, opiates, synthetic cannabis, and metabolites of any of these substances. Initial testing. Initial testing will be conducted at a time to be announced. All students participating in an extracurricular activity must have an initial drug test in order to participate. If a student does not test on the designated dates, they will not be able to participate in their activity until an initial test is provided through Pinnacle Medical Management. It will be the parent's responsibility to take the student to Corpus Christi, Texas to test if they miss the designated testing days. Random testing. Random tests shall be conducted throughout the school year. The drug testing laboratory shall use a random selection method to identify students chosen for random testing. Students shall not receive prior notice of the testing date or time. Refusal to test or tampering. A student who refuses to be tested when selected or who is deemed to have tampered with a sample shall be deemed to have a positive test result and shall be subject to the appropriate consequences depending on previous positive test results, if any. If a student is absent on the day of the random test, they will be tested on the next random testing date. Positive test results. Upon receiving results of a positive drug test, the district shall schedule a meeting with the student's parent, if the student is under the age of 18, and the coach or sponsor of the school-related activity to review the test results and discuss consequences. The student or parent shall have 5 school days following the meeting to provide a medical explanation for a positive test result, if any. Medical explanation. A student may have a prescription for some of the substances tested for. The prescription must be written for the student and it must be current. Warning: students are discouraged to take any prescribed medications that are not prescribed to them. Consequences. Consequences of positive test results shall be cumulative throughout the student's enrollment in the district. First offense: the student shall be suspended from any school-related activity for 30 school days following the date the student and parent are notified of the test results. During the period of suspension, the student may participate in practices but not in any competitive activities, barring any health risk and only with written doctor's permission. The student and/or parent will be responsible for the cost of obtaining a doctor's permission. Retesting. If the student wishes to return to participation in school-related activities, the student must be retested at the end of the period of suspension and have a negative test result. The student shall be retested on the next 3 random test dates. Drug abuse prevention. The district shall notify the parent and student of drug and alcohol abuse prevention resources available in the area. Second offense. The student shall be suspended from any school-related activity for 90 school days following the date the student and parent are notified of the test results. The district shall again notify the parent and student of drug and alcohol abuse prevention resources available in the area. Third offense. The student shall be suspended from participation in any school-related activity for the remainder of the student's enrollment in the district following the date the student and parent are notified of the test results. End of semester suspensions. If a student's suspension for participation is not completed by the end of the semester, the student shall complete the assigned period of suspension during the following semester or during the first semester of the following school year. Appeals. A student or parent may appeal a decision made under this policy in accordance with FNF Local. The student shall be ineligible for participation in school-related activities while the appeal is pending. This is a list of Freer ISD extracurricular activities. They include academic UIL, athletics, athletic team managers, band, cheerleading, class officers, dance team, Future Business Leaders of America, Future Farmers of America, National Honor Society, National Junior Honor Society, Student Council, Yearbook, and any other activities that are created or organizations that are created throughout the academic school year. For more information on our district policy, please refer to Students' Rights and Responsibilities under FNF Local. Consent form. Parents must sign an updated drug testing consent form and return it to the school. Please list the name or names of your child or children in grades 6 through 12 that are being allowed to participate in the Freer ISD drug testing program. The form that was signed at the beginning of the school year is considered invalid. An updated form needs to be signed and on file. Student orientation. Students will complete the student consent form during the updated drug testing orientation. Coaches and sponsors will schedule dates and times regarding the updated drug testing orientation. The consent form is proof of attendance and must be turned in at the time of the orientation. No late forms will be accepted. Forms that were signed at the beginning of the year are considered invalid. Students must sign an updated form. Removal of privilege. Failure to complete the updated drug testing orientation requirements by the parent and/or student and/or the initial drug testing requirement will result in the removal of the privilege of participation in any school-related activities until the requirements are met. If you have any questions or concerns, please contact me, Mary Alice Canthu, Director of Health Services, or Lori Reese, the Freer High School and Freer Junior High School nurse. We may be reached at 361-394-6025, extension 181. Thank you.